Good morning and welcome to my next video. So today is not going well. I've come up to the coast because I'm booked on Cullen Harbour for the night, but Gladys did not want to start this morning. My initial thought was I was going to go to Finlatter Castle, but it's down a single track road and I thought if she doesn't start I have to get recovery out. They ain't going to get down there. So I've come over to Portnocky to go to Bofiddle Rock. I didn't realise that the car park was a 2.1 metre height barrier, so I can't get in there. So I just parked up on the road up on the other side of Portnocky. I'm going to give him a little walk because he's been sat in the van for nearly 2 hours now. There's lots of roadworks on the way up here. And then figure out what we're doing, see if Gladys starts. If she starts okay, I might head over to Finlatter Castle. If she doesn't, I'm going to go straight over to the air and we'll figure it out in the morning. I've got a headache after this morning. I'm not having a very good morning. I hate it when things go wrong, as you know, and normally Gladys starts first time every time until she had that starter motor problem, and then since then she's been fine. But this morning I was half not going to come, but I'd already booked the air and I just figured I'd chance it. But I'm here in Portnocky. How pretty is it? I'm just going to walk dog around this field, give him a stretch of his legs and go back to the van and see if she actually starts. I have no idea what's going on with it. I actually think from looking at the map that Cullen's over there, so that's where I'm headed. If the van doesn't start very well, if she actually starts at all. If not, I'm headed further around to Finlatter Castle. Just going to keep my fingers crossed. It was just a blip. It was quite cold last night. We've got snow up on the mountain back in the Cairngorms, so could be something to do with that. I have no idea. Just keeping everything crossed that she starts okay. Look, how pretty is she? She's just been stood staring at me for about 2 minutes. Dog didn't even see her. She's just, oh well, you can see her. She's just in the field over there. I'm gonna have a wander. It's very, very windy over here still. Not as windy as Glenmore. The winds are really high there. I'm a little bit worried about my awning, I have to say. But just got to grin and bear it and see what happens. Yeah, same as with the van, I suppose. We've ended up finding this little track, so I'm gonna go and see where it goes. Obviously, if it's going to the cliffs, me and Doug are not going down there. But it's a little bit more shelter from the wind. I don't know what he's doing. He's sniffing every single blade of grass. Look at him. I need to get him back to the van for a drink, really. It actually looks like this path will take you along the cliff and then over to the beach over there. Obviously, Doug is not equipped for doing that. Come on, mate, we're going back this way. So we'll head back to the van, give him a little drink, and cross fingers, toes, legs, everything that the van starts okay. Okay, the moment of truth. Steering lock's on. Pardon you, dog. Started. No, there we go. That's what she keeps doing. Don't know what's up with her. I don't know if I can get it going again. Let's see. It's like, I don't know, it's like there's not enough fuel getting through or something. She should just be fine because she's been left for 20 minutes after a 2-hour drive. Looks like I'm going straight to the air. It's only 10 to 12, I can get in at 12, so that's where I'm headed. Now we're at the air, she's revving absolutely fine. I just don't know. I'm stopping here anyway, and we'll figure whatever we're doing out tomorrow. I'm all set up at the air, so I'm just going to have some dinner. Made myself a chicken salad sandwich, and I've got some chicken for him, that's why. And a cuppa. I'm just going to sit here for a bit, chill out from my stressful morning, and then maybe go for a little walk into Cullen, and figure out. Oh, I really wanted to get to Finlatter Castle. I'm really annoyed that I couldn't get there, and go and see Bofiddle Rock because I wanted to go see that too, but hey hum, didn't know there was a height barrier in the car park. I should have looked really, but I got a bit stressed this morning when Gladys didn't start properly, and she did what she did which you saw on camera, which just the revs just dropped off, and then she died. And then I managed to keep my foot onto the accelerator for a while, and eventually once I started driving she seemed fine. I don't know what's going on with her. I'm gonna have to get her back to the garage, aren't I? More money. Okay, it's just one of them things, having an old van, I guess. Are we a bit happier now? Had some food? Yes. There's some more? I think he's happy I got the bed out. Happy now? Yes? I'm still slowly figuring out how to put things together in Gladys as I go away, but now I've decided the best thing to do, I'm going to get another one of these, but I've got a box under here. It's got everything in out of the cupboards, so I don't have to try and remember to get everything out of the cupboards. So I'm going to get another one of those, and then I can just empty the whole of the cupboards, put them under the bed, and then once the bed's out, you see, you can't even get in that cupboard, and it's quite difficult to get in that one. Power bank lives there because that will not fit under the bed. Fridge there, toilet there. All of my, when I'm travelling for a while, obviously all of my clothes go in the cupboard there, but it's a bit of a pain in the bum to take that door off. So I just have my bag down here with my towel, and then I put the pop-up sink on the dashboard, because now I've got the screen covers, it's easy to use that as storage as well. So I think I'm kind of getting there with it. Just fingers crossed this issue with her not starting properly is something small and can be sorted quite easily. I really want to go to the castle, and I might do it tomorrow. It's too windy today, to be fair. It's probably good that I didn't go, because you can climb down the ruins and get into the ruins, Kerry was telling me. And I know that was where Steve lost his drone, so I would have been frightened to take my drone up anyway, but if I was below it, I don't think I would have been as scared. And maybe I'll see what the weather's like in the morning. Today, Brian might be coming up to meet me. He might be stopping on the air as well. And then I'm going to go for a walk into Cullen. Just have a little moochie around there, I think. And I think there's a pet cemetery up there, Steve told me, so I'm going to go and have a look at that. And Nikki told me there's a really nice walk to a beach down there, so I'm going to go down there, but he is pooped, so he will not be coming with me. Luckily I brought my warm mountain equipment base layer, because I just had a t-shirt on before, but it is quite cold that wind, so I've got changed. Now I'm going to go for a little walk around, see what we can see. I might head that way first and wait for Brian. I hope he's going to let me know soon, because the pictures are filling up quite quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vans on already, and it's only 1 o'clock. So yeah, he needs to let me know quite soon to book it for him. Oh well, we'll see. Apparently his number plates fell off, so he's had to go and get that sorted. This is the pitch that I wanted, pitch 6, because it was sideways, but it was already taken. I'll show you how to work the air in a little bit. It's dead easy. You can book online. Currently the barrier is broken, so if you get any issues, you've got to give them a call. Literally just through the gate is the pet cemetery. Oh, look at this. This was made 21 years ago by a local man called Stephen Findlay, and he was interring people's pets here for quite some time, but in 2019 the Scottish governing body told him that he would have to be inspected because he was providing animal waste disposal, so he had to stop. And I think more recently, a couple of months ago, he's had to stop weeding it. It's still very beautiful though. He said he did want to carry on until it were full, but unfortunately he had to stop interring the pets, and any money that it made was donated to local charities. But obviously people who have their pets buried here can come visit them. Oh, it's a little bit too close to home this at the minute. I'm going to go for a little further walk down the coast, I think. Oh, look at that, somebody's painted it like a doggy's face. That's so cute. I've just been talking to a lovely chap who's been speeding up here on his little electric buggy thing, and he told me the castle is closed. So maybe Gladys was trying to tell me something. He thinks they're filming something. You can walk to it from another part. You can park at a barn, he told me, and then walk down. Maybe we're going to have a look in the morning, maybe not, but this coastal path, walk quite far. It's a good track actually. I wish I could bring my bike. It's a bit heavy for my bike rack on the back of Gladys though. When I come walking on my own, I'm always reminded about how friendly the Scottish people are. Every single person says hello to you. That lovely older chap in the wheelchair, he spoke to me for about 10 minutes, bless him. It's just a really nice place to be with really friendly people, and I think that's why I've stayed here and I don't want to leave. I love how dramatic all the rock formations are on this side of the firth. It's just really pretty. The old chap in the chair was also telling me about another. I did read a couple of ghost stories about Finland's castle, is where I wanted to go, and he told me another one that I didn't know. He's obviously a local, bless him, so he was telling me all the local folklore. It's just nice to talk to people like that. There we go, I'm on the Moray Coastal Trail. It's 2 miles. Do I walk it? I'll just keep walking and see. The winds are supposed to drop quite significantly tomorrow, so my thinking is I can get up early, make my way down the coast to Finland Castle and take the drone. So I'm thinking that other trail leads you back to Cullen, so I might go and do a round robin back to Cullen, have a moochie around there and aim to get up early in the morning and go and walk to the castle and back before I've got to get off the air at 10:30. That's my thinking. The path's really good. It's a wee bit steep. Going back up to Cullen this way. Good test for my foot or my ankle. See how well it copes, to be fair. I'm coming up to Nelson Seat, which is a viewpoint at Cullen apparently. It's part of the round robin sort of coastal walk. This is where I'm going. Oh, it's pretty. Nelson Seat. Logie Head, 0.5 of a mile in that direction. Scar Nose, 1.7 miles in that direction. How cool is that? I just saw a sign, I thought I'd follow the track up a little bit because it weren't far away. What a beautiful viewpoint. That's the path that I was on before. It shows you how high, well, how steep you have to walk up the path to get up here.
If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be. Just tell me where and I'll come see ya. 'Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need ya.
That wind's vicious, so I'm heading back to the van now. The harbour's just down there. This is the road I drove in on. You just keep driving. It looks a bit weird when you first turn down and like, where the hell are we going? But yeah, the air is at the bottom. We've got a weather forecast in Stone here from Norman. Stone is wet, it's raining. Stone is dry, it's not raining. Stone is gone, tornado. That's funny. I don't know what the snow is swinging today, so swinging stone windy, there we go. It's pretty windy. Oh look, the guys are here fixing the barrier. So hopefully if anyone visits in the future it'll be fixed. Hello, have you been sleeping? Have you been sleeping? Yes, you have, a sleepy boy. Oh, he's a sleepy boy. Oh, sleepy. Oh, he's so sleepy. Back of the van. bit windswept. So I come through Cullen, that little round route, a salmon bothy route I think it's called, takes you through Cullen. So I know where I'm going for my tea. I ain't cooking, and I'm just going to wait for a little bit. I've had enough of being out in the wind. It's given me a little bit of a headache, so I'm going to have some painkillers and a drink and just sit in peace and quiet for a bit. I had a headache, so me and Doug had a nap. He's kind of still napping. Brian's on his way, so I've booked him a spot, but you can't go next to me because you have to book an actual spot on this air. So basically I navigate to it from Park for Night. That's where I found it. Then you go to contact, which will take you to the website. And then obviously you've got the little where all your pitch numbers are. I tried to get number 6, but it had already been booked. Book here, and then you click it, and then it just takes you through all the booking, your date, everything, and then you just pay by Stripe on your card. It's dead easy, dead easy to do, especially from Park for Night. So Brian's on his way. I've paid for him because he doesn't like doing anything online, so you can buy the chippy. Or Chinese, whichever we decide to do. As I am not cooking, I can't be bothered. I am having one of them very lazy days where I probably should have stayed on site and not done a lot and stayed in the caravan, but I'm here now. Now obviously I'm worried about the van starting in the morning, but we'll see. I'm a bit cheesed off. The two things that I relied on in the van mostly was the fact that she always started and the diesel heater worked, and within the last couple of weeks both of those things seem to have gone wrong. So I hate it. I really hate it when things go tits up. It pees me off so much. I'm still going to try and walk to Finlater Castle in the morning. It's only 2 miles, so it's not far. And it looks like the winds are going to drop loads, so I'll go up and I'll see how far we can get towards it. There is a sign to say that it's closed. It's not even actually a castle anymore. It's just a ruin in the side of the cliff, so I don't know whether they're filming there. I know the car park's closed because that's what the guy was telling me before. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to do the walk anyway. That walk was okay on my foot. It's a little bit achy now, so I've had some painkillers. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Brian. I made myself a cup of tea. I don't know why I'm so tired. Brian's here, so we're scoping out. That's where the chippy is. But there is a Chinese down here, so we're just going to go and have a look down here as well before we decide what we're having for tea. There are toilets at the harbour which you can use, so you tap your card on the little thing, wait until you've got a green tick, and then you can open the door and go and use the toilets. That's kind of a really good idea, and obviously people that pay are not going to leave an absolute mess behind, so it's a good idea that. Me and Brian have been to the Chinese, so I've got duck fried rice, some prawn crackers and some spring rolls I'm going to tuck in because it looks really good. Does it look good? I hope it's better than the one in Havimore. While me and Doug are enjoying the Chinese, I'm just going to tell you, so the barrier is broken here. The guy was trying to fix it before, but he can't fix it, but it's still up. Obviously a foreign van had driven in thinking it's up, so it's free. Went and parked on the end pitch, which I wanted to book, the sideways one, which had been pre-booked. All these pitches are pre-bookable. You can pick your pitch. And then the guy that had actually booked the pitch rocked up, and then the guys had to move. So then they were on the pitch next to me, which I knew was booked because when I booked Brian on, there was only the 2 across from me that were left. So now there was only that one. That's clearly gone. He was sat there for 10 minutes trying to book on, and now he's just had to leave. So if you do rock up and try and stop for free, you've got the risk of all of the spots being booked and you not knowing about it, and somebody rocking up and turfing you off it at any point. So just don't do it. Book it. I don't understand why people don't just book stuff. I'm stuffed. I've eaten a quarter of it. I'll take the rest of it home and maybe have leftovers tomorrow for my dinner. I'm thinking I'm not stopping out for 2 nights because this thing with the engine's starting to bug me, so I need to see if she's going to start tomorrow. Otherwise I wouldn't mind. Booked an extra night on here. There's quite a lot of walks and stuff to do. I don't think we're going to go out tonight again. It's really, really blowing a hoolie out there tonight. That wind's chilly. He's tired. Did you enjoy your duck? It's a nice duck. You're not having any more. That's it. That's the second motorhome that has just come up to me and Brian. Third, I don't know, we must have campsite wardens written on our heads asking us about how to pay for the air and how you get on it. It's actually full for tonight, so if you do want to get on this air at Cullen, pre-book it. We're aiming to walk our Chinese off and go up there, but in order to go up there we've got to get up onto the old railway line and we're not sure how to do it. I think we've found it. I think you've got to go through here and it might take you up and round. Yes, there's some steps. That wasn't it. This is how you get up it. Stairs from the main road. We were trying to find our way up onto the viaduct. Come up them steps. Castle Hill is there. Looks like you can walk all the way across the viaduct, which we're going to do, and then come and do the Castle Hill on the way back. That tiny little structure you can see just over there is the Temple of Pomona. Apparently it was, it's got a basement where the ladies of Cullen House used to have tea, and it's in the castle gardens. We are now going onto the viaduct, Cullen Viaduct. It's a grade B listed structure built by the Great North Scottish Railway. How cool is that? We're now on top of the viaduct. Right, oh yeah, there's the road. I could only just about see it because I'm a little bit too short. And you've got the sea on the other side, so this is the road you come in to Cullen. You come underneath here. We're parked all the way over there. It's a bit of a walk to get back. What a beautiful beach, look at it. If I wanted to walk up to Port Knocky to go and see Bowfiddle Rock, it's 1 3/4 miles. These, apparently there's a 1,000-mile post funded by RBS to mark the creation of the National Cycle Network, which this is part of. You can cycle all the way up to Findlocky, something like that. It's quite far. This is where we are, Castle Hill. So it was a castle which was common in Bergs. They were timber castles, so obviously they didn't last very long compared to the stone castles, which you get a lot of ruins of. You can tell we've gone a lot higher because it's a lot more windy. It's a really good view from up here, but it's blowing a hoolie. Jura's in the house. Jura! Hello! There's Brian with his home flag. It's a wee bit windy up here. It's a good view though. I think it's time to retire back to the van. We're back, making a cuppa for me and Brian. Look at my neighbour. I've got a uni mug next door. How cool is that? That's awesome. Goes to show the difference in temperature between last week and this week. So my power bank is still on 82% and it's been on since 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, clearly the temperature makes a big difference. The fridge is at 7 degrees. Sun's going down beautifully just over there, you can see. I'm going to wait to see if we can get a nice sunset because the sun seems to have come out and the wind's dropped a little bit, which is quite nice. Hopefully we'll have a peaceful night, and me and Brian are going to get up here in the morning, do the coastal trail to the castle, see what we can see, and then obviously we've got to be off here by 10:30, so we'll make tracks and leave and get back to site if Gladys starts. If not, I'll be sat here waiting for a recovery truck. Good morning. I've had another mishap. As you can tell, I've lost one of my contact lenses. It's in the van somewhere, but I cannot find it. So this trip is not going well so far, and it's really bright. So we're going to try and walk to the castle. We decided we'll walk an hour and a half, and if we're not there we'll turn around and get back so we can get off the air for 10:30. Had a really good night's sleep actually. Very quiet, very peaceful. We're just walking down the coastal path. There's a load of tents here. A bit blowy place to have tents, and I can't see a person. I saw them yesterday, there was no people here yesterday. The path's only very good for a while and then you're on this, so it's not accessible for people with low mobility or on a wheelchair or anything. The guy in the wheelchair had obviously gone as far as the path and then told me he'd seen the sign, but it's not that easy. The path's just getting rougher and rougher. These are called the Giant Steps. I think they were like 1 3/4 mile away from where we were. So we're going to go up the steps, look around the corner and see how far away the castle is, because the path's just getting really rough and I haven't got a pole and I've got an injured foot. So we'll just have to see. There's the Giant Steps. Can't get up them with my little legs yet. Brian's going up to have a look because I have serious doubts about my ability to get back down there. Jura, wait. Jura, wait. I do not want her to pull me off the side. Jura. I haven't got a pole with me, I've got a poly foot. It's beautiful. Look, it's just really wild and very rugged, and I'm not equipped for it at the minute with having a sore ankle and no pole. So we'll just see if it's like this all the way. We're just going to turn around now, go find a cafe and get some breakfast. We called it, we're abandoning ship. There's no way I can get down the other side without a pole, so we're heading back. Grab doubles and we'll go find some breakfast. Me and his nibs are home safe. Gladys ran absolutely fine all the way home. Started fine this morning, I had no idea. The revs were dropping, so I did have my foot on the accelerator for a while and then she started to rev okay. Don't know what's going on with it, but at least we're home safe and sound. He's happy. Are you happy to be home? And I've got my leftover Chinese in the microwave for my dinner, so I'm going to chill out this afternoon. I'm probably going to leave this video here. Finlatter Castle's one that I'm going to get to in the future. I'm just going to give Gladys a few runs and see if she's okay. If not, off to the garage she goes. I'll let you know how it goes in the next one. I'll thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later.